Welcome to Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. They've been playing football here since 1902, and this crowd today is fired up and ready to get going. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the single back. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Looking to throw it on first down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Second down, looking to throw it. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Returner is brought down to start with the next drive. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And then first down, they go right back to him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
With the BAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Out past the 30. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
It's an option look. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, It feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This try is no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. The 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The back's got it. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. Pass caught. Second down now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The defense, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 20, at the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bearcats. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Eludes the rush. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game fall. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll test the right side here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. And the runner takes off to his right. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Can.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground.
Looking to throw it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
So the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to convert, and you keep working that clock.
Testing the right side here. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the route is on. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Jukes to get past a man. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Can he take it all the way? At the 30. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bearcats. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the kickoff will be a return. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
NC State offense will take over. First and 10.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner tackled right there. That's when he started the drive. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Takes the handoff. It's Jamania.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. You're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Cincinnati, 45. NC State, 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
6-9-1, Gator score. Terrier, Logger, Squirrel, Hawk.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Looks like the Bearcats looking to keep this drive rolling. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Fights through a tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Heading left after the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, NC State. Made the defense look slow that time.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.